everyone, it's Mark at intomobile.com, and today we're looking at the Samsung Infuse 4G. This is the new Android device for AT&T. It's available now for $199.99 with a new 2-year contract, and we caught a glimpse of this thing back at CES, but we weren't allowed to touch it. We were only allowed to look and snap photos, and we got our hands on up a couple of days ago, and so now we're going to take a closer look at the hardware. So if you're not familiar with the Infuse 4G, it's a 4G phone from AT&T, and it's actually quite huge. It's got a 4.5-inch touchscreen display, a capacitive touchscreen display. It's got a 1.2 gigahertz processor, so it's pretty speedy. I've not had any issues with lag on it so far, and it's incredibly thin. It's 8.99 millimeters, which sometimes it's a bit easy to forget how thin it is because it's so wide and so huge. I mean, if you can look at it here, I've got to shift the phone around in my hand in order to reach the top and bottoms of the phone with my thumb. So we'll power it off really quick. On the bottom we have the standard Android buttons. Phone's a little dusty there, sorry. It's got the menu, home, back, and search buttons. Down below we have the microphone and mini USB jack. On the side here we have the power button. Now if you're familiar with the Galaxy S devices, you'll probably already be accustomed to the button being up here. Most of us like it up here, but actually for a device this big, it seems to be pretty natural to just hold the device like this and activate it or power it on and off from the side. So in this case, because of the size of the device, it makes sense to have it over here. Up top we have the 3.5 millimeter headset jack, and looks like another microphone there for noise cancellation when you're on phone calls. Along the side here we have a volume rocker, so not a whole lot going on the edges. And on the back we have an 8 megapixel camera with a built-in flash. So the camera is actually quite good, and because you've got 8 megapixels, if you need to crop or ever print photos, quality shouldn't degrade too much. I do like this this textured back. I don't know if you could see that there. It's probably a little more clear in photos because Samsung tends to use a lot of plastic in their phones, and it makes them feel, the upside is that they're very lightweight, but it also makes them feel kind of cheap. And there's nothing cheap feeling about this phone at all, and I think it's largely thanks to this textured back here. Although it doesn't make the phone any less slippery. I've almost lost my grip on this thing a couple of times when I've been pulling it in and out of my pockets. On the front you have a light sensor there, and also a front-facing camera, so you can take self-portraits and do video calls. Fire this thing up again. The screen on this is a Super AMOLED Plus screen, so it's a lot sharper and more vivid than the Super AMOLED screens we've seen on the Galaxy S devices, and it's very, very, the contrast is really good too. I've got this thing just about as bright as we can comfortably look at it indoors, and I don't know if you could tell in the video, but just the contrast is pretty amazing, and the colors look great. I'm going to the menu here. If you could see that, I mean, the icons and the colors just really pop out. So this thing is running Android 2.2 Froyo. Go into settings, about phone. Here we go, 2.2.1, build number. So we got Froyo there, and it's pretty much your standard Android with Samsung's TouchWiz UI. So as you've noticed, the applications here swipe left to right instead of up and down like vanilla Android. And also when you're on the home screen, you can pinch to bring up your windows. You can have up to 7 windows, customizable windows, and you can just jump from window to window by pinching and doing that. The Infuse also has Angry Birds, which, if you're like me, you're probably getting pretty damn tired of this game by now, but this version happens to be special to the Infuse 4G. It's got some levels with, if you unlock the golden eggs, you could use points, I think, for Samsung's Media Hub. I can't recall exactly what it was, but you can use your achievements or your points that you earn from Angry Birds to redeem or win prizes from Samsung, so that's pretty cool. And when you buy this phone, you'll get a free $25 Samsung Media Hub credit, which is pretty cool. I'm blocking the activation code here. So it's good for movie rentals or purchases in Samsung Media Hub. So that's really cool. Nice of Samsung to include. So yeah, that's basically it. It's got AT&T 4G, so take that as you will. I've been experiencing kind of mixed results. Here we've got 3 bars for HSPA Plus. It's got the H Plus logo up top, and sometimes I get some pretty decent results. Other times, not so much. As we can see right here, it's not even hitting 1 meg down. Oh, it's getting close. There we go. So final is 1304. So about 1.3 down. And about 0.4 up. So that's not that great. There are some parts in New York City where I've gotten some pretty good speeds, but for the most part, my iPhone consistently gets faster speeds. I really don't know what to make of that, since the iPhone's not branded and labeled as a 4G phone, whereas the Infuse is. So your results may vary, of course. It really all depends on your location. But yeah, I really like this phone a lot. It's thin. The screen is huge and vivid. It has a swipe keyboard built in. I don't know if you guys are a fan of swipe, but I find that I can text a whole lot faster with swipe on. So that's a nice inclusion there. See, oh, you can't really see what's going on up there. But yep, this has been a quick look at the Samsung Infuse 4G. Again, this is available now from AT&T for $199 on a 2-year contract.